In the spirit of the Thanksgiving holiday, we're going to take this time to reflect on some of the things in MMA that we are thankful for here, Josh Fremd. This segment is brought to you by MyFitFoods of Denver. Eat fit, live fit, give a fit. Go to www.myfitfoods.com. Use the promo code Peanut Gallery in the checkout. So, first and foremost, I got to say that in MMA, Josh, I'm thankful for the UFC.
I am thankful for the UFC for just creating this sport that we get to talk about every day. I get to compete in and participate every day. It's given my life some, direction. So it's pretty awesome. I'm very thankful for the UFC.
Definitely. I'm thankful for Impact mouth guards, keeping these pearly whites intact.
Crucial.
Also with them having that pet insurance policy, in case something were to happen.
Just in case your pets are a little bit interested, that's all.
Remember, you can get those picked up at impactmouthguards.com. Use the coupon code Peanut Gallery.
Do you know what else you can protect that you're thankful for?
What is that?
Diamond MMA products.
Oh,
protect
crucial.
your family jewels.
Crucial.
Very crucial in the game.
Yes, and especially their strap system. I don't know any other way to kind of describe it, but if you train and you have the diamond jock strap, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The way that it holds it right where it needs to be held. It's perfect.
We are also thankful for Sweet Sweat, because without Sweet Sweat, weight cutting would actually be miserable. I've never really had a difficult time cutting weight because of Sweet Sweat. It's always just made it very easy.
Sweet Sweat and saunas go hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
And it's kind of a wild thing now because obviously, I haven't been on your side of things from the weight cut, but I've been there through many of weight cuts. Mm-hmm. Been in the fold of the process of helping guys through the cut, the toweling up, everything along those lines, and just. Every time I smell coconut,
yes, you just
I automatically think of Sweet Sweat. It's just something
sweating.
that just comes up into my mind. And something like that too, though. You got to be thankful for, if we're talking about like rubbing something on, you got to be thankful for Vaseline, right?
Yes. Vaseline is crucial, just so you don't get cut or anything. That it makes training a lot easier.
Don't come away looking like Leatherface.
You know what also I'm happy for? I'm very thankful for, actually. Growing up as a wrestler from Pennsylvania, it's something that's always been taught to me that you just have to be clean. Keep your hygiene, at the best you can. Always shower after practice. Defense soap.
The best.
The best. Every day after practice. I'm right in there. Getting myself clean, hygienic. We don't want any nasty infections to keep us off the mat. Just keep your hygiene, top notch.
And if you can't use the soap, if for whatever reason you can't shower after, do everybody that you train with a favor and get the defense wipes.
Reason. But yes,
I totally agree.
There is no reason, but yes, if there were to be a reason, get the defense wipes.
Yes, I've had the conversation with a couple of the guys. Are like, well, we have 30 guys on the team, and we only have 2 stalls in the shower. Like, I got to get to work after practice, blah, blah, blah. Well, then get the wipes. Because then you're going to get something and you're going to give it to somebody else. So
get a Planet Fitness membership. It's $10 a month.
Just get it taken care of.
7 of them.
But on the other side of things, I'm thankful for Max Holloway, Josh.
You know what? I saw that on this list. And
Max
just
Holloway.
period.
That's all I gotta say. Anything having to do with Max Holloway.
Anything. Literally anything. I watch that guy play video games. I watch him tell his story.
He has millions of followers on Twitch.
He's just a funny guy. He's a funny character. He just brings and enlightens people's spirits. Just makes you happy.
And Rush might be even more entertaining than him.
He's grown up in
his
the spotlight.
son Rush.
He's gonna be something to deal with when he's older, for sure.
Oh, future superstar, bro. That kid has no fear of the cameras, no fear of the limelight, nothing.
I'm also, Jordan, I want to take this one from you because you're getting close to this level. I'm really thankful for John Anik's seamless sponsor reads. See, I can't do it that well. He does it amazing. You're on your way to being amazing, just like John Anik. But thank you, John Anik, for setting an example for people to follow.
This Tale of the Tape is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC.
You see what I'm saying, guys? This dude is effortless with it.
See, I absolutely love John Anik, but you can't talk about Anik and the commentary staff, without talking about Rogan and his excited outburst. Oh, he's hurt. The crazy reactions that you see of him, DC, and Anik, like that's something that I'm going to be forever grateful for just seeing the imagery that we get from
Whoever
that.
decided to put a camera there deserves $1 million.
Yes, why haven't we had that camera there
for such a long time? Yeah, it's a great idea. We're also thankful for Laura Senko.
All the way around.
All the way around. You know, Laura, when I fought for LFA a couple times, she was there. Very professional, very cool chick.
So knowledgeable.
Very knowledgeable. Knows a ton about the sport, all the dynamics around the sport. Laura Senko.
And she's one who's just she keeps on breaking barriers for women in MMA and the media that way. You know, I feel like she's more qualified to be a cage side commentator than probably 99% of the people out there who have the gig, myself included.
Hey, keep on keeping on.
Yep, exactly. But one thing that I have to say, and Josh, you may not be so thankful.
Yeah,
this one,
I saw this one, and I actually have the opposite feeling.
I like this one because I'm the good child. I'm not on the other side of this one.
Yeah.
Coach Mark Montoya's stare. Now, if you've ever seen the stare, if you've ever been on the other end of the stare, it is like a Medusa glare. It's something that petrifies you. It puts you into stone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys like have a man figure in your life who can look at you with a stare and you just automatically feel like, oh, he's angry. Or he's disappointed, or you could feel what's coming from the stare. So yeah, I'm thankful for it because it keeps me on my toes.
Especially the lower the crown of the head, with the higher the angle the eyes are looking up out of the brow, is the more pissed that he is.
And sometimes he's not even mad at me. I'm just tall compared to him. So when he looks at me, I'm like, Coach, are you mad at me? No. Oh, all right.
Oh man, that's awesome. Love you, Coach. Flyweights. I'm grateful for the flyweights out there. I think it's a mistake on the UFC side. There was 0 flyweight main events at all in 2021.
Huge mistake.
They matter.
Huge mistake.
Huge mistake. And along with that, I gotta say that a guy who we've loved for all the years, and we've talked about career arcs a little bit earlier with Dustin and Charles. How can you not talk about a guy who's achieved the pinnacle of the sport in Glover Teixeira?
Yeah, Glover Teixeira is a great story that anyone can get behind and just feel motivated and like honestly chills when you think about it, because the guy's been through it all, and he at 42 years old like climbed the mountaintop. Like, how awesome is that in a sport where you think it's dominated, by young men? Old guy did it,
and he's looked as flawless, good as ever in his last couple of fights at his old age. It's insane, you know. So you have to absolutely love that. But Josh, this is one that I could sit there and just watch for just on loops endlessly on YouTube. There's 30 minute to hour long just reels of Dana roasts when Dana White gets on one. And when he decides to rant and to shoot on something, it is pure gold. Make sure that the cameras are on. There's even a couple of times in the past where if you go back and you watch these clips, you'll see that when someone asks Dana one of these prodding questions, if you will, he'll ask, "Are we live? Like, is this camera on?"
You're on, right? Because I've been practicing this in the mirror.
Making sure that you are ready to capture that gold that he is about to drop on the mic.
Oh, yeah. You know, Jordan, I'm also, this is what I'm very thankful for. I am very thankful for Justin Gaethje's appetite for just full-out violence. And we got to throw special recognition to Michael Chandler as well, but Justin Gaethje alone, the human highlight reel.
Just never had a boring fight.
I was a huge fan of him when he first came into the UFC because I learned of him through World Series of Fighting and all that, and his fight with who lost his name, but I know Michael, that's it. Yes, Michael had me absolutely. I'm a Justin Gaethje fan. I love what this dude brings to the table. He's there for violence, not 100% winning in the beginning. Like, he wasn't necessarily thinking about winning. He just wanted to go out and hurt you and cause pain in the most exciting way possible.
he's a bonus machine.
Yeah.
Like when you have more bonuses than you have fights in the UFC, that means that you're doing something right.
You're doing a good thing.
You're purely entertaining in that regard. And with that, you also have to tie in anything that Trevor Whitman touches anymore these days. That's something that I'm grateful for. You know, we saw some incredible performances this last year from Thug Rose Namajunas, multiple performances from champion Kamaru Usman, and then obviously this last fight with Justin Gaethje going up against Michael Chandler. But then furthermore, Onyx Sports, Onyx Labs, that's the best equipment in the game.
Yeah, anything that dude touches, he's like, he got the Midas touch, turns right to gold.
Exactly.
I'm also thankful for Uncle Chael.
Yes, the bad guy, the American
bad guy.
gangster.
Him going after Conor is just absolutely hilarious. You can't win with Uncle Chael. He's gonna outwit you
on your way out the door. I then watched if you haven't seen it past the Twitter back and forth, Chael put out like a 10-minute video on his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Then addressing it, and that was incredible. Talking about, I'm big brother. I've always set the table for you, little brother. Let's not forget who the real gangster is. And the entire video was incredible. Uncle Chael is truly the GOAT on the mic when it comes to having that war of words. Like, he's undefeated, undisputed, never lost a round, largest arms in the game, the biggest gangster coming from the streets of Westland, Oregon. No, like I say, that's
Jordan,
an undisputed GOAT.
What's window sheen?
What's window sheen?
Like, what's that?
Like, I just have to offer this. What's window sheen? But that was an incredible callback to one of Conor's old jokes that he had to Chael a couple of years prior to that. Funny enough. But moving on, you have something that has always been the constant source of attention, but has been something that has been a fixture, if you will, in the MMA community.
Everyone has their shtick.
Tony's sunglasses.
Tony's sunglasses is kind of Tony's shtick, if you think about it.
It's synonymous with him, aside from the baseball.
Besides the baseball, yeah, like, wear sunglasses indoors because his future's too bright. Like, wear so many shades they thought he had a lazy eye. Like, I don't know, man. It's just, the guy just constantly was wearing sunglasses inside. But I'm thankful for it because it gave us entertainment and it made us, like, excited for Tony's stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah, certainly. And another thing that is always entertaining and is must-see TV, has some of the most replays and viral aspects to them, are the Derek Lewis post-fight interviews. There's too many of them now at this point to just have a single drop. You just have to say, like, Derek Lewis post-fight interviews, period.
Anything Derek Lewis says is unintentionally funny. He's just talking, he's just being himself, and it's just funny.
He's unintentionally the most hilarious guy in all of MMA. I could not agree with you more.
Yeah. I'm also thankful for Jordan. Something that I think MMA has been missing, in a sense. I know with Pride and everything, in different places, it was that you had this, but Israel Adesanya, his entrances have been captivating. Like, since he stepped in this, since he started doing them, since he's grown to the position to where they allow him to do that, they've been flawless. You could think of times where people get the opportunity to do something cool like that and they slip up or they mess up. The dude's built for it. He's just an entertainment machine, and I'm very thankful that he's been able to start getting that into MMA because I think that's going to be a huge thing in the future.
He's one of the biggest stars, highest revenue producing athletes on your entire roster. Why not let him have the keys to the car to get his mode on before he goes out there and has to do that thing that he does?
Yeah.
And then finally, to round it off, Darren Till's Instagram. That's a treasure.
I absolutely love this, and I think that it should be illegal for Instagram to shut down his account. He is hilarious. You can't block him. You can't ban him. Like, this dude's hilarious. Like, he's funny.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Israel Adesanya, I'm coming for you. Stick around after the break, folks. We're going to go through a rundown of this weekend's events in the combat sports world. Hit us up with the Go Fast Energy Drink hotline and text line at 303-831-1340. I'm Jordan Kurtz, sitting here alongside Josh Fremd. This is the MMA Plug presented to you by DenverSportsBetting.com on 98.1 FM, Mile High Sports Radio.
I threw my hands in the sky, bound to get closer to God.